Hey guys, so today is Sunday, which means that tomorrow is our first day of classes. So me and Fatma are going to spend all day today going through the PowerPoints and lecture videos. And we just went out with some of our mentors, and they just showed us a little bit about how to use Anki and what resources are best for our particular school. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing all day today, just studying. See you guys either tonight or tomorrow morning. Hi guys, so I just watched 2 lectures. It took me about an hour and a half to finish both of them. And now I'm about to start cooking because we are really hungry and we haven't had our first meal yet. So I'm about to start cooking, and then we're gonna have a friend come over so we can all study together. And then I have 2 lectures left, and then I'm gonna try to do some Anki tonight before tomorrow, but we'll see how that goes. Hi guys, it's 9:25 p.m. right now, and I still am not done with all 4 lectures. But honestly, I think I'm just gonna let it go and go to sleep. Our friend came over today, and we all studied together. And yeah, from the looks of it, it's all very, very difficult, and it doesn't really make sense. It's all stuff that doesn't really connect. It's not concepts. It's just weird memorization facts. So yeah, we have 6 lectures to watch over the course of this week. I already saw 3 of them today. They didn't really make much sense again, so I'll just try to go over it again over this week, and we'll just have to wait and see if it all starts to come together. But for right now, it's 9:25. Both me and Fatma are really tired, and I don't think watching any other lecture or even doing some Anki will really clarify anything. It'll probably only make me more confused. So I think we're probably just gonna watch a show, 1 episode, and then just charge everything that we need to charge and just, prepare for tomorrow and then head to bed. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and then try to, see what tomorrow's gonna be like. Hello guys, good morning. It is about 8:30 in the morning, and as you can see, I'm wearing scrubs, and Sarah's also wearing scrubs. Today is our first day of classes, and they told us to wear scrubs because we're going to lab later today. But right now we're gonna go do some Live Humble lectures, mandatory lectures, and I think those are about cultural humility and diversity and things like that. And we're walking right now.
It's a
very
beautiful
loud
day outside. It's not hot at all. It's just a good morning, basically.
Yeah. And we're walking because we don't really have any parking permits just yet. We're waiting on those. And today our financial aid is supposed to drop. So just a lot of exciting things happening today. We will keep you guys updated. We can't really record in lecture, and we can't really record anything that happens in lab either, but hopefully we can record in between those. So yay, I'm just so excited. So Sada, what do you think you're most afraid of today?
Well, we kind of went over some of the slides and lectures yesterday. None of it really made sense, so I'm just worried that today's also not going to make much sense, but hopefully, it'll be okay.
Yeah, we started with anatomy. And today, hopefully we're going to go over the syllabus. Hopefully we're going to talk a little bit about anatomy. But if it's anything like yesterday, I'm going to be thoroughly lost. So
Yeah, me too. And then also, we've never dissected, human cadavers before. We call them donors here, but we've never dissected anything like that before. We've only ever dissected very small animals. So that will also be very interesting. And we're just going to have to wait and see how it goes. We'll keep you guys updated if we can throughout the day. And if not, we'll make a video about, what was our first day like.
So we're on a break right now, and we just got coffee. So yeah, we have an hour until our next class. We're just hanging out with our friends right now. So. Hey guys, we literally just got done. Well, not really done with the day, but just done with our first dissection lab. Who would have thought that on the very first day of medical school we have an actual dissection?
we peeled back the skin and we were looking at some of the muscles. It was really, really kind of stressful. People are honking. We're in the middle of the street.
I don't know if we're allowed to cross.
No, we're not. It's still red.
Yeah.
It was really stressful because we honestly thought we'd be given a lot more guidance, and we were just kind of like told to just play around and just kind of figure out what was what.
But it was really fun, really,
Yeah.
not fun, but it was really like interesting having to
Like, you know,
see everything for yourself, because you learn about it and you read it, but then to see it and touch it, it's something
Yeah.
completely different.
yeah, no, and like I've never actually, you know, like seen the human body kind of peeled back. I don't think anybody has before you enter medical school or like any other health field, but to actually see it and be the one to dissect it and then to link it back to your own body, I don't know, I just thought that was
Yeah,
amazing.
and whenever we peeled back our donors, like, you know, covers, and I got to see the donor for the first time, I don't know, I just for like 5 minutes, I felt frozen. I literally couldn't
yeah,
move.
I did
was
too.
just
It's just a different
very
experience.
shaken up because
yeah.
I had never ever experienced something like that. There was a human at one point that was living and walking and breathing and talking and had jokes and had friends.
Yeah, exactly.
And now they're lying dead. Okay. And now they're lying dead on the table, waiting for us to dissect. So it was just such a like astonishing moment.
Yeah, exactly. And to me, like their fingernails and their fingertips and their toes were the most, I don't want to say realistic, like all of it was realistic, it was real, but they were the most kind of like jarring, because I looked at the donor's hand and I was like, oh my god, like this is so similar
Yeah.
to my hand, you know? So yeah, but we're gonna go home. We actually have a few minutes. Time to start walking. We actually have a few minutes before our next class, but that next class is online. And oh my god, we've been doing classes all day. I'm exhausted. I need to pee and I'm hungry. But we just wanted to film this, you know, just in real time, kind of our immediate thoughts after. So after class, I'm gonna probably touch base again and then get on with our day, like eat lunch and some, you know, kind of study a little bit, because we have to, there's a lot of stuff we have to do actually today.
Yeah.
So, okay, see you guys later.
So we just finished our last lecture, which was online, at home. So I'm just gonna sit here and tell you guys about our day really quickly, or my day really quickly. So me and Fatma were in different groups throughout all of this. So me and her have had a little bit of a different interaction and different experience. But so we showed up there. Our first lecture was at 9 a.m. and it was a Live Humble Cultural Humility lecture, which basically is about like how to treat patients, or just really how to talk to anybody that is of a different culture, and how to have just some basic respect for people, and how to, you know, just be kind and empathetic. So that was really, really interesting. We got to do some group activities. Then I think about 3 hours later, at around, I would say probably like 11:30-ish, we had lunch. Excuse me. That's 2 hours later, not 3. We had lunch at around 11:30, and then we went back at 1 to our first live lecture, which was anatomy. And we just went over the syllabus, we sat down, we listened to all of the professors just kind of give us some tips and advice and just, you know, help us out and like calm our fears and stuff, which was really cool, so fascinating. When I sat there in that lecture and I heard them say, welcome to your first day, and they were just talking about the expectations and the pace, I internally just felt this giant sense of just glee. I was so excited, so just, it felt so real. Finally, it felt real. Even when I got my white coat during orientation, it didn't feel solid. And it might be because we don't have a white coat ceremony, ours got canceled, that I don't really feel the magnitude. But today, sitting in class, sitting in lecture for the first time, it just really all hit me all at once that, wow, I'm in medical school, I am a student here officially, this is my first day, I have assignments, and I do have assignments today. It was just really, really good. And then after that, we went to dissection lab. So there, it was such an interesting experience, because when we get there, everybody in the lab, all the faculty are telling us that we need to just have a moment to ourselves in case we needed it to, prepare to see a dead body in front of us. And they were right, because whenever we peeled back, whenever we unzipped the body bags, I felt honestly just like dumbfounded for a whole 5 minutes. I just felt like I couldn't move. I felt like I couldn't touch the body. I couldn't touch anything. I just was hit with this giant sense of, I don't even really know what it is, like emotion, I guess. And I just felt so sad, because this was at one point somebody's, parent or friend or son or brother or sister. And it's like these people, they've had memories before, they've had experiences before, they've had lifetimes worth of memories, right? And for them to be lying dead on our dissection tables and allowing us to learn from them, it's just something that's just so, I don't think you'll be able to understand until you get there and you do it yourself. But it is just something that's just so humbling, and it reminds you of your own mortality. Because one day I will be dead. One day we will all be dead, And it was just something completely different that I've never experienced before. It really brought death to like a surface interaction. I mean a deep interaction. So yeah, and then after that like 5 minutes passed, once we actually started to dissect and stuff, I did get more comfortable with it, and I didn't think I was gonna like it. I thought lab was gonna be my least favorite part of it, but I actually really enjoyed it, and I would say so far it's my favorite part, because again, I'm just so fascinated by the human body. Like, you get to peel back the skin and you see the muscles, and you feel the vertebrae and just feel all the different, like structures that you're supposed to be feeling. And it just really is just so mind-blowing, really. It was mind-blowing and fun and interesting, and I loved it. I loved it so much, and I'm very excited to go back to lab tomorrow. But we have so much work this week. I didn't expect to have, this much thrown on me the first day. But yeah, we have 2 case presentations for lab. We have a quiz at the end of the week. And we have also a lab quiz at the end of the week. So one of them is a group quiz, one of them is a quiz on my own. So that's 4 things so far. Then we have, I think, I'll have to double check, but we have a pre-lab, I think, and of course a quiz after the lab for ultrasound, which is really interesting. We get to do some ultrasound practice. And then we have a fair tomorrow that we have to attend at 1 to pick our community engaged learning. So we get to pick like what specifically we want to focus on for the next 4 years and do a capstone at the end of the 4 years. So also so stressful, because now I have to go on my laptop and just go through all of the lists and really see if I can just pick one and stick to it for 4 years. So that's also such a big weight on my shoulders right now. But other than that, today was a very good first day. Hey guys, so it's almost 12 a.m. and I got what I needed to get done today. Done. So I'm just gonna go to bed because I'm exhausted. And I have a lecture tomorrow at 8 a.m. so I have to be up at 7. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.